Hello, my friend, Stephanie Bernard at the Stamps of Life. I've decided in today's little get together, I'm gonna make a 5x7, fold it into a regular shaped card. What is she talking about? Okay, well, let's jump in a little bit right now. Also, I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Stephanie Bernard. Along with my husband, we own a company called the Stamps of Life. I know many of you are familiar with our company. In fact, I know many of you that are watching are even club members. Now, if you don't know anything what I'm talking about club members, what is she talking about? You know what? I'll talk about it a little later, but I want to jump in right now and start making my card. We are going to use the 5x7 Fold It die set. And the fun thing about this die set is it makes a shaped card and it will fit in a 5x7 envelope. But I don't want to make a shaped card today. I'm going to make a regular 5x7 card and I'm going to put this on top. I know, it's really exciting. Okay, let's jump in. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use our large 5x7 card base to make my card base. Now, the nice thing about this is, you know, you don't have to go to your trimmer and try to get it to line up and then go to your scoring tool and try to line it up. No. You're just gonna run this through your machine and it's gonna cut and score it for you in the exact right places so you have the perfect 5x7 card. Now, you will need a larger machine for this, so I am using today the Spellbinders larger machine. It's the Platinum and it is about 8.5 inches wide, so it fits my die perfectly. So I'm gonna run that through just like this, and now I'm gonna have the perfect card base. Look at this. This is how easy and awesome it is. I'm gonna drop that in. I'm gonna fold it on that gorgeous score line. I'm gonna get my bone folder to make sure it's a nice crease. Go like that. Look, boom. There's my card base. Isn't that awesome? Now, of course, it comes with other dies and fun things like that, but this is the main hero in that kit. Now, I am also going to use one of the layering dies to create a layer for that card base. So I am going to grab, and now's when I get to start playing with some colors. I'm gonna use for my pattern paper, we do paper pads every month. Every month we come out with a new one, 24 designs, and it's really nice because the thickness, listen, this is one sheet. That's how thick it is. I know, isn't that fantastic? And so I'm gonna use this one. This is the Sunshine Collection. And I'm gonna start with the yellow, and I'm really liking that fun little sunshine. But I think we're gonna just do the yellow, and I'm gonna use that for my flower. So I'm gonna come over here and grab another coordinating color, and I think I will use the kiwi color. That is kind of like a pretty green. So I'm gonna lay that down, and that's gonna be the card layer. So I'm gonna lay that down and I'm gonna run that through the machine. Easy peasy. So it comes with the 5x7. It's so fast and easy. Now, the reason why I like 5x7 card bases instead of the standard A2 is because 5x7 is the size you would normally buy, like if you were gonna buy a card at Target or Walmart or something. It's that nice large size, and it gives you a lot of real estate. So that's really fun. I'm gonna grab some adhesive, and I'm simply going to add this to my card front. Now, I just thought of something as I was adding the adhesive. I want to ink these edges just a little tiny bit. So I'm gonna grab out some inks, and I'm gonna ink these edges before I put it down. I'll just hold it in the air. Not the normal way you would ink, but when you forget like I usually do, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna grab my green brush. I am going to grab my kiwi ink because the ink matches the cardstock, matches the markers, matches the felt, matches the everything. I'm gonna ink this up, and I'm just gonna lightly go around the edges. Now, inking just adds a little extra definition, adds an extra pop of color, and it just kind of finishes it off the design. It just makes it look a little bit more fantastic, if I do say so myself. So I'm just gonna add some inking just along the edges. Not too much. Now, normally you wouldn't be doing this in the air like I am, but because I've already added adhesive, that's my next best option. So there we go, we've added that. Cover our ink pads. And then I'm going to, oh, and people always ask, this is a Totally Tiffany buddy bag. This is actually the Sue buddy bag that I keep my blending brushes in. Of course, we carry all of the Totally Tiffany buddy bags. We have lots of other products of Totally Tiffany. In fact, Tiffany is like my best friend, so it's pretty awesome. She, in fact, even designed some bags for us. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay this down just like that. So there is my card base, right? 5x7, easy peasy, done. But now we get to decorate it. And I'm gonna go grab that, let's move that over there. I'm gonna grab that awesome 5x7 flower fold it. Now you'll notice that, and I know it's probably hard to see on video, but there is a shadow die and a regular die. So I'm going to take the shadow die and I'm going to use that one first. And I'm probably going to grab, ooh, you know what color I love to use is a light lavender. How pretty. This is our pixie color. I'm going to use that for my card shadow, my flower shadow. I'm going to grab this and I'm going to run that through the machine. Easy peasy. Now normally, like I said, this would make a 5x7 flower shaped card, but we're gonna change it up a little bit and put it on a card front. So there I have my cute little flower, and I'm gonna grab some scratch paper because of course you know we're gonna ink this in just a second. And then the second inside piece, I am going to use some pattern paper, and I see this awesome dotted yellow that I really want to use. Hopefully I haven't already used it. I have it in the bright yellow, but I want it in the light yellow. So let's see if I've already used it. Chances are I might have because it's such an awesome pretty color. Let's see, don't, nope, not there. Let's see if it's in this one. Maybe not. We might be using that bright yellow, which is okay too. Or, hello, let's use pink. When in doubt, use pink. Pink happens to be my favorite color. I don't know if you noticed that pink is my favorite color, but yes, it is. Okay, so we'll grab that pink and we are going to die cut the inside piece. So we're gonna lay that down and just die cut it normal. Just run that through the die cut machine, just like that. Drop it down. And then we're gonna ink the edges of these. Now I also need to think about what centers I wanna put on my flower, but we'll wait a second on that. We'll kind of start putting it together to kind of decide what colors we wanna add to it. So before we do anything else, we're gonna grab our ink brushes again. I'm gonna grab my pink now and my purple, and we are going to get our, let's grab this. This is the 8-drawer Totally Tiffany storage system. And we need the pink, so let's grab the, I bet that's candy. Oh, cherry. Ooh, well, actually we want candy, so let's grab candy. Cherry again. There's candy way in the very back. Poor candy. Okay, so there's candy, and then we're also gonna grab pixie for the flower. There we go. So the cool thing is our inks match our cardstock, which is very handy dandy, especially, oh, and you know what? I wish I had a bigger purple brush. Let's see. Oh, I have a lot of little purple brushes. That's funny. You never know what you're gonna find in this thing. Ooh, you know what? Let's grab a new one. This is a new one. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go around the edges. Now we don't have to worry too much about this inking because it's seriously going to be just on the edges. And it looks like this one's getting a little dry, so I'm gonna add some ink to that later. But we're gonna add, we can get enough for today. So we're gonna add some ink just around the edges. And I just really like to add ink. I'm telling you, you guys, when you do the inking, it just changes the whole dynamic of the cardstock. It really just, the shading, and you know what, I literally just go around the edges. I don't try to like get anything fancy. I just want to get some pretty ink on there. That's all I care about. So now what we're gonna do is we have our purple, we're gonna switch over and we're gonna grab our pink. Now I might want to go a little darker, but let's try this. Oh, one down. Let's try this one first. So we got that, let's see. Yeah, I think this one's gonna do it for us. So I'm just gonna really focus on the edges of this one. I can go a little on the insides just to make sure we get some color in there, just to add some more fun to it. Get that, get this tip too, and get that tip as well. And the nice thing about, because I noticed this one's getting a little dry too, the nice thing about these little ink pads is they use the same ink as our larger ink pads, and the larger ink pads come with a refill. So that refill is pretty much gonna last me almost forever, because I can't imagine anyone, unless they spill it somehow and squeeze it all out, going through all of that ink. So you just share that for the little ones, and that's awesome. Oh, I'm getting a lot, nice dark purple, pink. Okay, so there we go. We have the inside, look how nice and dark that is. It looks gorgeous. And let's add it to our card front, and then we're gonna decide what color the inside should be. So I'm just gonna add adhesive all the way around on this flower, just like that, easy peasy. Notice my adhesive runner is even pink. I am a pink girl. Okay, so we're going to flip this around until it lines up. Line that up perfectly. See, I did all the measuring for you. Look at that. Now, we're gonna bring it to our card base. Here we go. right like that. And we're gonna figure out which way we want it to go. We can kind of go move it around a little, move it around. And I think I like that flower just like that. Look at that, that looks really pretty. Now what I'm gonna do is I need to decide what circle I want to do for the center. Luckily, I do have 2 dies, so I can actually use 2 different colors. I wanna pull in the white again, because you can see I have the white here. And then I think I'm gonna actually even pull in that lavender again, that pixie color. So I'm gonna grab the lavender, and I'm going to do the smallest circle in that one, and then I'm going to grab some white. Now luckily I have a little bit of scraps. We always want to try to use our scraps, as we all know. Let's see if that is, if that's going to fit on there. You never know. Now don't forget, we are in the chat, so if you have any questions, please feel free to post a question. Also, those of you that are club members, will you do me a favor and will you post what club you are in? I'd love to find out, you know, what club members are watching, and if you're in the Gold Club or the Die Hard Club or the Stamp Club, we'd love to know, because there are people that are watching that don't know anything about our club, and maybe if they see a couple people saying, oh, I'm in this club or I'm in that club, they might get interested and they might want to join as well. Okay, so here we have our little circle. And I'm going to talk about the club in just a second, but I want to kind of finish this flower off just a little bit. So I'm going to add that, oh my goodness gracious, isn't that cute? Look at that. Isn't that fun? So I brought in that white again. Don't be afraid to use white. I know a lot of people are like, oh, white's so boring. No way, look at that. That white is so gorgeous on that flower. So, oh, what did we almost forget? We almost forgot. My claim to fame is forgetting to ink. So we're gonna grab this brush just a little bit. It had some ink left over on it from my last project. There we go. Now we're gonna drop that down right there in the center. Look at how gorgeous that flower is. Now, we need to do a couple things. I'm looking at this green background going, wow, there is a lot of green there. Also keep in mind, my friends, I designed these on the fly. I'm going just as like you are. I'm going on the fly. I did not plan anything out, so you never know what it's gonna look like in the end. But right now I'm looking at this card and I'm saying, gosh, this is looking really good, but the green is a lot. There's just a lot going on this green, right? And so what we're gonna do is we need to decide how we wanna fix that green situation. One thing we could do is we could cut a strip of paper and just kind of cut something right here and stamp something on that, which would be great. We could also stamp a little tiny pattern on the back of the green, and that's where I'm gonna start. I'm actually going to grab some stamps and see what I have. Actually, oh, let's see, what do we have over on our club section here? Oh, look at this. Okay, well, I'm gonna use this. Really quick, let's talk about the club since I'm grabbing the club set from this month. Every month I design a new stamp set and a new die set, and it's part of our club collection. What is the club? The club is an automatic shipment. Every month you get a brand new stamp set sent to you automatically. It's always a full-size sheet of stamps and it's always brand new. I design a new one every month. And then as a club member, you get a discount on our website. You get club points on our website. You get actually a discount on everything on our website, everything. It's a 15% discount. Unless you're in the Gold Club, then it's a 20% discount. It's like a sale every day on our website, literally every day. You get club points on your anniversary once you've been in the club a whole year. On your anniversary, if you're in the Stamp Club or the Die Hard Club, same stamps and the dies that match. That's the Die Hard Club. This is our most popular club, the Die Hard Club. You get a $15 gift certificate to our website once you've been in the club a full year. Now, this is shipped and charged on the 1st of the month. We also have a kit club that is shipped and charged on the 15th of the month. Now, that is a big box of goodies. Every month we send you a brand new paper pad. We send you exclusive embellishments. We send you cardstock. We send you a storage envelope. We send you regular envelopes to put your creations in. We send you 2 ribbons. We send you stamps, dies. We send all different than what you have here, but sometimes it coordinates. Meaning, let me show you on this sheet. Let's see if I have it on this sheet. Meaning there was a paper pad. Oh, actually I have it right here. There was a paper pad this month that coordinated in our kit club, that coordinated with the Die Hard Club. It is pieces of cardstock, pieces of, in the pattern paper pad that coordinate with our club set. So then you could, if you needed a fast card, you die cut that and you're halfway done. Isn't that awesome? Now this is in the kit club. This is the Die Hard Club. This is the kit club. We have a lot of people that are in both clubs. They're in the kit club on the 15th, the Die Hard on the 1st. That means they get 2 shipments of Happy Mail each month sent to them automatically. Now, that means they get all of our clubs because they get the stamps with the dies, that's the Die Hard Club, then they get the kit club. If you're in the kit club, the gold club, where you get both shipments, you're not getting a 15% discount. Nope, nope, nope. You're getting a 20% discount on our website. Everything, online classes, die cut machines, die cut accessories, adhesive, brushes, totally Tiffany, inks, pads, everything, 20% off. I know, isn't that awesome? It's amazing. It's awesome. It's like we pay you to be club members. And on the kit club, if you stay in a full year on your anniversary month, you get a $25 gift certificate to our website. It's awesome. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, so if you wanna join, go to our website, thestampsoflife.com, sign up for the club, and you know what? Your discount starts literally half a second after you click join the club. That's how quickly your discount is. I paid a lot of money to have my website code that way. So once you click join the club, you are now getting your discount. You can buy anything on our website that is gonna be at your club discount. Now, I'm gonna use the club set from this month, and I'm simply gonna use the little word hello. Just the little word hello. That's gonna be my background paper. I'm going to grab a little tiny block, and normally I wouldn't use a little ink pad from here, but because I'm just gonna do little tiny something, and it's gonna be in the background, it's not very important, I will just use my blending brush ink. And we're gonna ink this baby up and stamp it first on scratch, and it's gonna be nice and light. And I am just gonna go around and around and around, randomly, just kind of get it on there. But look at how cute this is. I'm just adding a cute little hello to the background of my card. I'm changing it up. I'm making it look like it's pattern paper, which is really fun because it's just adding more interest to the background. And it's kind of taking away the starkness, the wow factor of, ooh, that's a lot of green, right? Because it's giving your eyes somewhere else to look. So it's nice and light. It's the same color. I'm using the kiwi ink on the kiwi cardstock. So it's gonna just kind of match up. And let's do a couple more. And then look at that. I think we are good. Look at that, perfect. So now it's taking that brightness of the green and making your eyes be able to look somewhere else. Look at that, so different, so different. So I am thinking, I'm just gonna put this right there, boom, in the center. Now that I have a lot of that done, that green has been taken away. So it just looks a lot easier on the eye. So I'm gonna add this adhesive. Again, don't forget, we'd love to see your chat questions. Please feel free to put your chat questions in there. And I'm gonna, well, let's see, we're gonna do this right in the center. Look how gorgeous that is. And I'm looking at my pattern, my new green pattern paper, and I've decided I need one more little stamp over there. So we're gonna ink that. I just feel like I missed a little spot. Oh, maybe, well, let's see. Nah, maybe not. Ah, yes. There we go. Couldn't decide. Oh, you know what? Now I want one over here. Got to even it all out. Okay, so we're going to add that one there. Look how cute that is. Okay, so now I always like to add like a little something something on the outside. So let's grab our epoxy dots, and I'm in the process of reorganizing. We just moved, so I'm in the process of reorganizing. So this is kind of a little bit of a mess, if I do say so myself, but I want to add just a little something extra in the corner. Sometimes I just like to do 3 little epoxy dots. It just has something else for your eye to look at. And so I'm going to kind of just look at a couple different colors. I actually like the matte really well on this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab 3 little, same color. I'm using the kiwi epoxy dots on the kiwi cardstock using the kiwi ink. And I'm just gonna drop 3 little subtle, look how subtle, whoops, pop. Look how subtle these little epoxy dots are, but they just really add a little extra something, right? Now, for the inside, and luckily I have time to work on the inside, I wanted to stamp this stamp set that I have. It's called Words to Live By. And I want to do Live with Joy. So I'm going to peel that up. And I actually think this is a brand new one because mine got lost in the move, so I got to get a new one. I am going to grab this gonna lay that down, and I'm gonna grab my Forever Black. It is an archival ink pad, and it's gonna be once I stamp it, it will allow me to add any watercoloring if I want to. Again, it's a brand new brand new stamp set. So I'm going to stamp first on scratch with my secret weapon below me. Looks fantastic. I see a little something on the eye. I want to try that again. Make sure it's going to be good. Good. Okay, now we're really going to ink it for real this time, because now we're going to add it to our project. So we're going to bring that over, move this over so we get our card done. We're going to lay this right here, and we're just going to say, live with joy. When you press on the back of your stamp, giving even pressure. I'm using my secret weapon to make sure I get direct contact. I'm gonna lift up, and look how gorgeous that is. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, now what I wanna do is I'm gonna take that and I'm going to grab a water brush. Now, we of course have these on our website, but you know what? Chances are you already have some of these in your arsenal. I'm looking for a wider tip. Those were smaller tips. And I am going to grab some ink from my little ink pads here. And because these are the colors that I have on the front, these are the colors that I'm actually going to use on the inside. So sometimes there's a lot of ink on the lid. I like to grab that little ink on the end, on the lid, and I'm just going to go in and lightly color some of these letters. So and make it a watercolor look. Don't worry about going out of the lines or anything like that. I'm not even pressing on the brush. I just want a little tiny bit of water. So I'm not even really focusing on getting water in the brush. And I'm just gonna go, I love this stamp set because, one of the other sayings that it has, I really love. Only God can fulfill, you are loved, just pray, I am loved. It's great for Bible journaling and just a little pick-me-up for anybody that needs a little pick-me-up and a reminder that God loves them. So here we go, here's my little letters. Oh, let's do a E over here. And then I'm gonna switch colors. So I'm gonna clean off my brush. Where'd my scrap go? Clean off my brush, get the pink off there. And then we are gonna grab the green kiwi. We're gonna ink this up. Now, don't forget to go to our website. Club members, of course, you're getting your club discount on all of these products. And if you're not in the club, I highly recommend you go watch the video that talks about the club. It'll answer all of your questions. Also, what is the time commitment for the club? It's not a year, it's not 10 years. We just want you to try us out. We want to see if you're going to like us. Our minimum commitment is only 3 months. After 3 months, if you decide, you know what, this just isn't for me, you're going to log into your account and click cancel. It's that simple. We don't call you and harass you. We don't, it's all good. We totally understand. But you know what? For only $11.95 a month, you can be a club member and get that 15% discount on our website. And you're getting a new stamp set sent to you automatically in the mail each month. I mean, who doesn't love Happy Mail? I love getting Happy Mail. I love it. So, and it's so fun when it's something fun and no bills or nasty, HOA, anything. I don't know. It's so nice to get some actual fun things in the mail. So I'm going to finish up this card. I'm just going to add these. I love the watercolor effect with this stamp set. Because I use the archival ink, I'm allowed to color with the water. It's not going to run or anything like that. So I finished the inside. Now, I only need to do one more thing, and this is very important. So here we have our cute little card, and one of my epoxy dots just fell off, so we better add another one really quick. Now, there we go. Cute card, right? Cute inside. But the person I give this to, the first thing they're going to do is turn it over to see if I bought this card or if I made this card. You don't want them to question, well, did she make it? Did she buy it at a craft fair? Did she buy it at Target? No, no, no. You want them to know you deserve credit. You made this card, you deserve the credit. We sell on our website personalized stamps, and you can have it say anything you want as long as it's not a bad word. That's my only rule. If you want a special language, that's okay, whatever you want. And I'm gonna tap it. This one says a one-of-a-kind design by Stephanie. You can have it say your last name if you want to. Sometimes people will say, have it say, with hugs from Nana or love Nana or anything you want. And look at this, my friends, we are completely done. Our gorgeous little card, open it up. Live with joy, and of course, my stamp on the back. Thank you so much for joining me for this fun card. I had a great time. I hope you did too. And you know what? Don't forget to go visit our website, thestampsoflife.com. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.